Hello, I'm Catherine Irene, founder Thrive Beyond Cerebral Palsy Academy. I am your Thrive coach. I help parents with special needs children, especially those with cerebral palsy, to build confidence and to rebuild their identity. I help them move from a place of being overwhelmed to a place where they reclaim their peace. I help them increase and improve their child's mobility. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. If you are, yes, welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, welcome. So, I just want to quickly do this short live discussion because I title it Big Announcement, the Desire Roundtable. Oh, thank you very much. I really do. Yes, I did enjoy my birthday yesterday. It was really fun, and I thank everyone for celebrating with me. That's the first thing I had wanted to do this evening, just to thank everyone that really took out time to pray for me, wish me well, and it really made my day. Yesterday was fantastic. It was awesome. And the better or good part of it is that I was born the same month with my special desire. Yes, that is one thing that is unique about us. That's one thing that is unique about us. That's one thing that is unique about us. Yes. Anytime I talk about desire, I can't help but smile because I can remember when my face was covered with so much tears. Yes, when I say tears, it looks as if, oh, how am I going to do this? But you know what? All that has become the thing of the past. It's not because I'm just too perfect. It's not because I'm just too careful, but because I intentionally and deliberately follow what God has aligned and planned for me. So today I said it is a round table discussion about Desire's birthday because her journey has really inspired so many people, and I don't want to be a partaker of the good news alone. Yes, I don't want to be, because one thing I've come to realize is that when you share, there's every possibility that you know more. There's every possibility that you are building yourself, you are building confidence, and you are gaining momentum. Yes, for those that are meeting me for the first time, I am Catherine Irene. I'm the founder Thrive Beyond Cerebral Palsy Academy. What is my interest? I help parents with special needs children, especially those with cerebral palsy. I help them build confidence. I help them reclaim their identity and also to gain financial confidence. This is what I do. As they gain these skills, they begin to thrive and they see their children thriving. What do I use? I use the cerebral palsy navigation method. That method works like magic. And that is why I am conversing and telling as much parents that have children with special needs that they should not lose hope, because for sure I know that God can never waste our pain. So why are we here this evening? Thank you very much, Flourish, for wishing me happy birthday. It's continuous. People are still sending their gifts. People are wishing me. I just saw it that the best thing you can do for yourself is to create impact. See, you are uniquely made. You see, God has placed you in a position where when people hear you speak, when people hear your voice, they begin to say, yes, if God can use this person, then definitely I can be used. You are a hope to generation. You are a hope to many. So don't feel that, oh, this condition that I am, in quotes, is a condition that has brought predicament upon me. No, God chose you intentionally for this journey. So when I talk about the Desire Roundtable, what do I actually mean? You see that name there, Desire. It's unique to me, and it is unique to generations that will come. I just want to let you know that something big is happening. And what is that thing? What is that thing? Because I know for sure that parenting a special needs child, it's not a rocket science. Yes, it is not. The journey is filled with love, the journey is filled with sacrifices, and the journey is filled with strength. When you start this journey or you remain in this journey, then you will begin to see that of a truth you have strength. There's this inner strength that you have that even you yourself will think, ah, I thought I can't do this, but you are doing it. But you are doing it. But you are doing it. But many people, they quietly lose part. Many people, they quietly lose part in this journey. They stop recognizing themselves. There was you, or there were you. Oh, someone is saying that the network is bad. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I think it might be from your end. Yes, it might be from your end. You see, um, as I was saying, I said we are created, or we are people filled with love, we are people filled with sacrifices, and we are people filled with strength. But along the line, what happened? There's a shift. We quietly lose the path of us, that path of us that gives us joy, and we start recognizing things that tend to weigh us down. We tend to see our life as if we're worth nothing, even to ourselves or the people that are around us. Beyond caregiving, who are you? Beyond beyond caregiving, who are you? Because I've come to see that most special needs parents, they've lost their identity, which often leads to them losing track of their confidence. And I can tell you for free that most of us, we have potential inside of us, but because of this weight that we carry inside of us, that we are parenting children that are like burden, we see ourselves losing our identity. We see ourselves losing our confidence. We see ourselves being in a place where our voices cannot be heard. Why am I here talking about the Desire Roundtable? Desire was born on the 31st of October 2009. And as many people that have known me, they know that Desire is a twin. She's the second twin. And life happens. And we are where we are today. So every time it gets to that particular day, there's this kind of memory that comes back to me. Not again as a memory of pain, but as a memory of hope to other people. And now I can see that Desire has moved from a place where people thought she could never be to a place where she is thriving. She's thriving today because me, as a mother, I am thriving. I'm no longer where I used to be. And I brought good news to to you today that you too can thrive beyond that challenge. You too, your voice can be heard also. You too, you can build a space where people will come and say of a truth, you are a choosing generation. Do you know what it means when you begin to be a beacon of hope to people? There's this inner joy, this inner strength in you. Meanwhile, I was talking about we having so much love inside of us, having so much strength. But when you begin to give out that which you have, that which is inside of you, your beauty comes out. There's this satisfaction that comes. That is what we call impact. And that is why I am building a special hub called the Drivers Circle for people that are really ready to make a difference. See, don't be deceived out there. You can see people. I don't want you to be in that space where it feels that you can't do anything. We need to form a formidable force. You might not have seen this kind, but it is one that will test your faith. It is one that will test your integrity. And remember, you can't do impact without being an upright person. Even the Bible has made us to understand. Said it's only those that are without sin, only those that stand uprightly that will be able to do exploits. So I'm telling you today, you are much more than you think you are. Don't let anyone talk you down. Yes, we are advocating for our children, but how are we doing this? I'm using that opportunity. I'm using that celebration to call on parents that really want to make a difference. You want to build back your confidence. You know yourself. You know that this is not you. This is not your real you. Of a truth, you are more than who you are right now. But how do you actually go back to that person that you used to be? Your first love, your first self. Because I position myself in a way and I said, no, I can't remain the way I am. I don't want to be pitied by anybody. Yes, people can gift me. People can come and say, yes, ma, oh, we think this is okay for you. But let me be that person that when people look at me, they will have hope. When people look at my child, they will have hope. So sometimes when I see children that are still very small and they tell me they've got cerebral palsy, I smile. Why am I smiling? I smile because I know if the parent know who they carry at that time, they know that they are carrying a generation of blessing. If not for desire, I won't be here talking to you today. If not for desire, I won't be where I am today. I can tell you for free because I've walked this journey for 16 years, and every year seems to bring out the beauty of this journey. And I began to understand as I began to research, I discovered that in the world today, about 80% of parents with special needs children are being silenced. Their confidence have been lost. Their identity is no more with them. It's either they are being shadow of themselves or shadow of their children. Your child can actually thrive when you yourself you don't have the capability to thrive. I call it Desire Roundtable because why? It will be said and it will be noted that on that day, people decided to take action. And do you know one thing? It is a space, a special space, because it is going to be a mentorship program for 3 months, and you begin to see yourself differently from what you used to see. Yes, I don't know how many people are watching me today, but I know for sure that when you come into that circle, you will reconnect with yourself. You will reconnect with yourself. You will see every reason to celebrate everything that concerns your child. And you will be in a support circle. When we talk about support circle, it is not that WhatsApp group that you belong to, and you begin to say one or two things, and you say, "Oh, these people are people that understand me." No, you are going to be in the space of people that truly understand your journey. You will begin to move, because even as a special need mother or a parent, when you fall, you will fall on top of another special need parent, or a parent that has the ability to lift you up. The Bible says two are better than one. When one falls, the other should be able to lift that person up. That is the kind of circle that we are building. The program is going to be starting January 2026, but registration will be open from on the 1st of November till maybe first week of January thereabout. But on the first, from Desire's birthday to on the spot thereabout, about 48 hours discount will be given. I'm preparing our mind so that when you come in, because there are some things I can't share publicly. There are some things, because there are more work for you to do. And if you are not accountable, if you don't have someone that will hold your hands and make you to be accountable, we know how these things work at home. Sometimes you just tell yourself, "Oh, I will do this thing," and the next thing, "Oh, that thing I've stayed for another hours." "Oh, I will massage my child today. I will take my child to that physiotherapy. Oh, I will visit the doctor. I will make my child's meal. Oh, I will do this." We say all sorts, but at the end of the day, we are not able to meet up. If you know that what I'm saying is true, you can put in the comment section. So you need someone, or you need people that should be able to hold you accountable. Ability for you to think and take action in the slightest time. There are so many things that I've seen recently in life, and sometimes I will say, "God, if you are not giving me the spirit of discernment, I wouldn't be where I am today." There are so many things that has happened to me that if it were men that give this thing to people, they will say, "Catherine, you don't need to be there, because why? You have a child that needs additional needs. You have a child that is taking your time." Oh, yes. But I can tell you for free, the things that parents on the other side can do, I can do 10 times better. Do you know why? Because I know that my God is God of astounding results. When you are 10 times better, that is when you can say, I am outstanding. And you too can be that parent. Do you know how people are making money? There's no segregation. Because you are a special need parent, you can't make money. Because you're a special need parent, your child is holding you down. No, there are ways to these things. These are many things that will be happening in the driver's circle. And it is for special people that are ready to take action. See, don't get me wrong. It's not for people that will say, "Oh, you see, I've not had money to eat. Why this, that?" No. Because what they call it, success and comfort are two different things. There is a price to pay. There's a price to pay. Don't let anyone deceive you. If someone keeps giving you every day, you yourself, it will come to a time you will tell yourself that no, I need to shift to another side. No, why can't you be that blessing? And being in the right place is the right thing that you can do for yourself as a parent of a special needs child, because we carry things a lot. I've seen recently where people come out and say, "Oh, we are giving grants. We want to give money to special need parents." Oh, they collect and they collect and collect. At the end of the day, right from the onset, I told myself, yes, we show empathy. If we have, we give to people. It has come to the knowledge of people that people don't even see us as parents that have special needs and a special need child anymore. Because why? We decided to distinguish ourselves. That is why this roundtable discussion is all about letting you know that the Tribal Circle is starting soon. Is a mentorship program for those that actually want to scale up, to build that confidence. See, I can tell you for free, there are so many things that people have organized. Like, for example, we are talking now. The last time we talked about Nourish to Thrive, food that special need children need. And it looked as if we were begging people to come for free. An expert was there talking. But do you know when you pay a fee, you struggle to get network, except you don't want to grow. Don't let anyone deceive you. I learned, I paid for courses, I read books. Was it very easy? It is doable. That is the word I will leave for you. And I always say, you are in this situation today does not mean you are not that person that God has created you to be. Your place in Christ is the hope of glory. Say, Christ in me is the hope of glory. You are a chosen generation. God sees your pain. He sees whatever you are going through. But you know what? You need to position yourself. You need to position yourself. On that day, the program is on the 1st of October because I need Desire to have all the time on the 31st. Then on the 1st is on Saturday. I'll be coming in that event. It's not an ordinary event, it's a sacred one. It's not just an event of just talking. It's an event where you will see speakers, doctors, ambassadors, people that have integrity in terms of special needs children coming to talk to you. Begin to pile your questions and begin to get ready if you want to be in Tribal Circle. Thank you very much for that, Flourish Moses. It is God's word that heals like magic. Because you know why? There's assurance. When you read the word of God, study it very well, and there's a word for you. Even Jesus himself, when he was preaching in the temple, there was a time they asked him to preach, to talk to the congregation. When he was with the book, what did he do? He opened the Bible, and guess what? He read the part that was written concerning him. There's a part that is written concerning you in this parenting journey. And navigating it, you need a mentor. Don't allow anybody deceive you. I have a mentor, and I brag with it everywhere. I have a parenting mentor, the person of Wendy Ologe. She will be in the UK this weekend, and I'm going to pay honor to her. Because why? She opened my eyes to see the reality that when you do the work, you will see the results. I have other children apart from Desire. I'm parenting them too because why? I know that I'm a co-creator with God. I study my children and I begin to know who they are. So also you can study your special needs child and you'll be able to pinpoint and say, oh, this is what she likes. This is how she likes her things to be done. And it is only on that premise that you will see your child thriving. And there's this peace inside of you. No more fear, no more being overwhelmed. I can tell you. Yesterday I was as quiet as the place we stay here. As quiet as the place we stay here, as early as 6:20 a.m. I heard a very loud bang on my door. I was like, wow, who is that? I went downstairs. I opened the door and I saw trumpets begin to sound. A surprise birthday package came as early as that. That can never happen if I wasn't in a circle that has the same value with my family. Which circle do you want to belong to? I'm inviting you to think about your life again. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in Triver's circle or you want to be in the other circle? I didn't start like this. There are people that knew me before now. I began to research, I began to learn, I began to join meaningful circles. And I saw it that if God can turn my pain into purpose, then yours can also be reversed. Yes, Trevor Circle. That is what I heard. So that when we come together and we are doing a summit, it becomes a team. There are people today that they don't even know how to use iPhone, but they just want to have that feeling that I have an iPhone. And there's this feeling you sometimes have, especially for people that don't even have value to to what they have, add value to what they have. If it's not iPhone, then they won't use. That is how it is. If you are not in the driver's circle, why? Where will you want to be? A place where you will call somebody that understands your journey and the person will be able to say, oh, I'm here for you. If you ask yourself now, do you have 2 or 3 friends that when you call them right now, they will be there for you? Before I came to this program, I've attended a program, 2 minutes to my program here. I stayed in that program for almost an hour. Because why? That person is in my circle. We show up for each other. We are there. We don't give excuse. Excuses are cheap. Those that make it, they are not wise. Don't let anybody deceive you that because of your child's condition, you cannot do anything. And I will tell you for free that your child condition is what will put you in a position that will take you to your next level. You can see what is happening in Facebook right now. The family of MC Bakara. They've been doing skits, they've been doing content, but when it came to that of their daughter, there was a difference. Have you sat down or you are just in that space looking at what is happening and you've not sat down? I've not made a comment. If you are following me on my social media handle, rather, I sat down and I began to think again. If not for that child, there are people that were blessed on AK Mama's birthday, they wouldn't have been blessed. I can tell you that for free. To let you know that these children are uniquely made, but you need to position yourself to harness that blessing and grab everything that is within this journey. It is good to come out on social media. It is good to showcase and let people know that yes, I'm going through a lot. But in that your allotness, what can people pick up of it? That is all what the Trivers Circle is all about. A place where you will be bold enough to say, I'm a confident parent. I have gained back my identity. This is the real person that I am. Will teach you how to be bold. Even having a special needs child. People that have you seen? I've seen people praying and say, God of Catherine, come to my aid. Yesterday was my birthday. Somebody sent me a message and said, oh, happy birthday. I don't need to pray. I don't need to say much because God has already blessed you. What a word. What a word. What a word. If you are not doing impact as a special need parent, then what are you doing? I will always tell you the truth because why? It is rooted in the Bible. The shyness is of the devil. Don't let anyone deceive you. No, I just want to be on my own. I know I don't want trouble because people, they don't understand us. They don't know what we are going through. You see people, but when we come together as a force, you rule the world. People see you and they marvel and say, of the truth, these people are unique. That is the force we are building. That is the force we are building. And mind you, the force is not cheap. Nothing is cheap. Or nothing good is really cheap. Because why? You will get more than you ever think. When I started, some special needs parents told me, they said, special needs parents, they don't pay for courses, so they don't pay for anything. Everything about them is free. I said, my own, they will pay. Because why? I know that we are much more. It's just the mindset mentality. Do you know there are businesses that people do today? If you are a special need mother, they want to do business with you. You know why? They know that there's this thing you carry inside of you. There's this love you carry inside of you. There's this strength that you carry inside of you because naturally we are empathetic people. But where are these parents that are ready to move from a stage they are to another? That is the essence of Trivers Circle. So that when you begin to see the flyer, when we begin to do the advert, because you people that are in my WhatsApp group or people that have heard about me, they are the first partaker. Because people from different parts of the world, the three persons that are coming to speak, one is from Australia. Maybe you've heard us speak on my platform before now. The other one is from Canada. She shuttles America with, shuttles from America and Canada. Powerful people. The other one, she has two autistic children. So what are we talking about? People that are making impact. And you think we need to hide? No. Don't let anybody deceive you. You are much more. Because I know of a truth that God can never waste our pain, what we are going through. Why did God create you? Say, I create you for myself. Have you not heard or have you not read that God Himself, when the children, the sons of the prophet, I like that verse a lot, or that story. They wanted to build a magnificent building. And Elisha was with them. In that place, I will put myself as Elisha, that I'm able to tell you the truth if only you are ready to take action. And they wanted to build a magnificent building. They went to borrow and ask to use to fall the trees that they will use, log of wood. And they beckon on Elisha to follow them to the place. Why? Because they know that he's a man of God. They don't want to go alone. And he followed them. Alas, when they were falling the tree, the axe head fell into the water. You know how axe is now? It's made of metal, the head, apparently. Because with that you can cut the wood. And it fell inside the water. And they look around. What would they do? They borrowed that thing, because if you read very well, they said, alas, this axe was borrowed. That means they have to pay. They will be in debt. They ran to Elisha. And Elisha gave them a word. He said, take a stick, dip it inside the water. Listen very well. A stick, a wood. Dip it inside the water. And it was a metal that fell inside. These people, they obeyed, they ran, got a stick and dip it inside the water. Wow, what happened? The axe head began to float on top of the water. What did they do? They obeyed. It is in their obedience that they got results. If not, they would have been in debt. They would have paid for that, and even their time would have been wasted, because at the end of the day, they will not be able to do anything. There was a command and they obeyed. They understood the assignment of Elisha. I don't know how many of you understand my assignment, because I will not just come out on social media, come out on anywhere and begin to shout. Maybe some will say, oh, maybe because she this woman, she's just about money, she's this. For now, I don't think I'm hungry. But there's this desire in me to liberate people. I'm like a savior that will help you to come out of that situation. You can come out and you become wiser than I am. You can come out and you become more confident than I am. So think about it. Make up your mind. Be in a place where people in 3 months, is a 3 months mentorship program. Except you want to re-enroll again. Where people will see you in no distant time, they will ask you, where are you coming from? Or where are you getting wisdom from? Yes, they will ask you. So on her birthday, that is Desire, 31st, I'm using on the 1st to do a 48-hour discount for those that are ready to take action during that period. And the registration link will come out very soon so that people start registering. And I hope you will get value. If you have any question that you want to ask, put it in the comment section and I will give honest answer to it. This is where I'm stopping for now to take questions. Thank you very much. I'm waiting before I'll give my final verdict. Oh, thank you very much. I can see someone said you are really making impact in our lives. Oh, God bless you for that. Said, oh yes, I used to pray and call the God of Desire and Mommy Catherine to do it for me. Sure, he will do it. He will definitely do it. As you call, there is work to do. That is why I want to show you how to do the work. Because I know my Bible says faith without work is dead. You can pray, you can hope, you can claim these things. But when you are not walking in the light, you might not see results. There is work, and the work is doable. It is the truth, and I will tell you the truth. We talk about children that are picky eaters. We talk about children that need to be potty trained. We talk about children that want to stop drooling. We talk about children that want to have neck control. We talk about children that want to begin to recognize their parents. All these things were in Desire before everything turned around. These are many things. We will spoil your faith. Raw truths on how to, it is work in progress. Yesterday I posted, I said, I am a masterpiece woman, a work in progress. I am a masterpiece woman, a work in progress. You know why? As I teach, as I tell people the truth, I begin, or I see myself becoming the best version of myself. You can't give what you don't have. As far you have a phone, as far you can read, even if you cannot read, people around you can read for you. See, you will become wiser, because they said readers are leaders. Readers, leaders are readers. You will excel in business. You will be marveled that, so there's something I can do that can fetch me money. Yes, I'm a biomedical scientist by profession, but I do other things. You can't even become rich having one stream of income. As it happens to special needs parents, so also it happens to other people. Don't think yours is different. No, it's the same principle. Do you know this principle? Who are you working with? Don't be in a space where everybody is the same. You will be like them. Other people are making impact. You are seeing yourself that no, you cannot make impact. You want to be under people. Do you know you can even become as much as that person that you are looking up to? You can even be better than that person. You need guidance. It doesn't come from anywhere than for you to be tutored in a space where you get nothing but the truth. Because we live in a world that is polluted right now. In a world that is polluted. And people are compromising. They are compromising. Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. Which circle do you want to be? When you care for your heart, yes, I'll leave you with this. When you care for your heart, your child feels it. When you care for your body, your child feels it. Yes, that is the truth. And when you rediscover yourself, you build confidence. When you rediscover yourself, you build confidence. And you know what happened? Your child begin to thrive. That is what happened to Desire. There was this transformation. There was this transformation. You see, sometimes I do the work. You see me talking to Desire. Desire say A, Desire say A, Desire say B, Desire say this. It is the work. It is the work. Some people will say I don't have time. Why? Because you don't understand. Still, there's no way you will tell me, because I have walked the path. I'm still walking in the path. There are some things we can't even say. There are some things we can't say. But it is working. It is working. You are a capable and a powerful parent. A parent that is choosing for this journey. A parent that is choosing for this journey. Someone is asking, how much is the mentorship program? The mentorship program is huge. I said I'll be giving a discount. I'm capping it at 60,000 naira, but I'm still reviewing it between now and tomorrow, depending on what I'll bring out the flyer, and we'll see what we can do. But there will be discount for those that are ready to take action. Yes, it's not cheap. I'm still waiting for questions. I'm waiting for questions. You can keep dropping it. If you are not following us on our social media handle, try and follow us. There are many resources there. There's this my book that is coming out, and it is titled How to Overcome Money Limitation as a Special Need Parent. It's a book that has also a journal. When you see that book, it will bless your soul. You will read. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yes, it's a book and a journal that's coming forth. My lines are open if you want to talk to me. I don't hide my number. You go to Facebook, you see my number. Some people will come, they think they will be able to, they say, don't put your number somewhere. I'm as transparent as you can think of, because I serve a generation that I am called to. Yes, I am called to a generation. I might not be called to everybody, but I am called for these people that are ready to go deeper, that are ready to take this journey to another level. Let's stop playing small as special needs parents. Let's stop hiding. Let's stop shrinking. We have what it takes to take over the world. We have what it takes to take over the world in that vicinity that you are. Your lifestyle is something that people need to see and they want to emulate. Yes, you learn it. All these are skills. Skill of honor, how to honor people. They are skills. Skills of rest. Skill to support people. You don't have money, but can you sacrifice your time for people? People will say, people of this world, they are this. People of this world, see, if your way pleases God, if your ways pleases God, you will cause your enemy to be at peace with you. They don't have choice. They don't have choice. That is the only thing that makes the difference. That's the only thing that makes the difference. You can't please everybody. You will get to a particular level and people will see you and want to study your lifestyle. That is what we are building in Tribal Circle. We come hard or we go home. That is what I always say. What are you doing? Why will you play small? Because you don't know what you carry. You carry power. You carry confidence. Yes. Because my daughter's birthday is so precious to me. That is why I'll be giving a discount. And it is the best thing that can happen to anybody. We need to stop hiding. Our voices need to be heard. Do you know how to even advocate for your child? When we talk about advocacy, do you know statistics have shown that parents of special needs children, about 80%, they have mental health issues. Because why? We overdo this thing as if our life is all about caregiving. You see yourself making some utterances. Oh, I cannot do without my child. I will fight for my child with my last blood. You will just die for nothing. And somebody else will just, is either the person will be looking at your child, or maybe the government will help, if the government will help. Yes. I have come to realize that the place where you belong matters a lot. Where your money cannot go, relationship can go there. Good relationship, I've seen it work like wonders. My life is an embodiment and testimony of ministry of men. Ministry of men. Ministry of men. Ministry of men. Yes. You can't call everybody your enemy because you are not in the right circle. You can't call everybody your enemy. It's because you are not in the right circle. There are people that have not met me before, but I've done businesses with them. See, there's a way you position yourself. Your money can never be lost to people that call themselves 419 and all that. Why? Because you are in a place where everybody there share the same value. People of integrity. You call everybody your friend. You call everybody your this. I'm telling you, calm down from where you are. Come into the driver's circle, because it will get to a time where you begin to say, if I had known that money that I refuse to use. See, come come out of that space that says special needs parents, they must give them money before they can eat. Since people have been gifting you money, ask yourself, have you become, in quotes, that person that you wish you are? Ask yourself. I don't know if there are other questions. I don't know if there are people here. Somebody has asked anyway and said how much is the program, and I just released some kind of figures, but I don't know if it will change or if it will remain. But I'm assuring you that there will be a discount because of Desire's birthday. Because of Desire's birthday, there will be a discount. And when you come into, see, tell people, people that have children with special needs, and they are hiding. Tell them there's a space where they can join and they will become confident. See, nobody can put you in a space where you cannot talk. I know my onions. See, if you don't know yourself, you will definitely keep hiding, and you will think that God has done you has not done you well. Yes, it's what you have that you brag with. We have doctors that have children with special needs children. The doctors that we run to, some of them, they have children with special needs. We have pastors. One of the person that is coming to talk on that Desire's Roundtable discussion, she has two autistic children. She's a pastor. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? We have professors, we have neurosurgeons, we have people from multidisciplinary phase of life. They can't actually. When MC Mbakara's father was talking, is a medical consultant. When he was trying to explain about cerebral palsy that is not gotten from witchcraft and all that, and the son he has a granddaughter that they said has been sleeping for 9 years. So have you sat down to begin to reason? then you think you could just sit down in a place and not be heard. You have more than what it takes. You have it. Please share our video, like our pages, let it be heard and seen everywhere. We are not chasing clouds, we are giving value. We are not chasing clouds, we are giving value, we are telling you the truth. Share, like, comment, keep engaging, and don't forget the Triver Circle is the best place you need to be. If you are not there, see, I don't know what to say, anyways. This is where I wrap it for the day. I just said it to be a 1 hour section, and I think I've done justice to it. If we don't have questions anymore, this is where I would like to call it a wrap. Thank you, everyone, for celebrating with me yesterday. Thank you for holding on to the end of this conversation, and see you in the Traverse Circle Hub. Thank you. Bye bye.